everybody. Welcome back to Hobby Corner on Waseca County. We're live. We're getting rained on. It's kind of the going rate in the springtime anymore. I should just be used to it by now. But I don't think that's the case. Get it? Waseca County, we got nothing but cases. You know, as we can kind of see there, we get a case there, you know. The other cases are out doing stuff or in strategic locations. But yeah, I'm in the process of trying to find some music to listen to on this beautiful Sunday morning. Let's go ahead and listen to some country rock. Get that up and going. Bring that down a little bit in the stream. And we should be good. Turn myself up on the microphone here. You know, if I get a little too loud, please let me know. But yeah. Yep. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. We got ourselves some hay to bale. And we gotta finish mowing that spot and that spot, and you know, there's spots. There's spots. Somehow I missed those. Surprised I didn't get that picked up. And I drove right over it too. I don't know what the deal is. See, you know. Strange, I tell you, strange. Let's go ahead and put the front mower on the big case here. And we need our HUD back on. I like turning it off for doing screenshots so I can get the thumbnails for the YouTube post there up without all of the extra stuff. Everything down here was good. Quick double check. And no, it's not a discount double check, but I'm just drop the mower right there. Finish up this line. Yeah, I don't know why we did not finish that up. It's kind of strange that I know we drove over it. I just know it. Might have had something to do with mowing in the grass. Who knows? But I got my coffee. I've got my music. And we got to get this staged up correctly here. Hold tight. I know if Mr. Matsy would see this, he'd be pleasantly surprised. Skol Vikings! I think I'd get in trouble putting the Minnesota Viking logo on the thumbnails. Probably. Probably. Alright, so what else can we do until the rain goes away? Let's go ahead and we'll speed some time up here to about 60 for a hot minute. We gotta work on paying that back. Okay, we got cow barn number 1. We kind of need to put a new cow barn down because this one here, for starters, I'm not able to transfer cows out of it. Which is kind of a bummer. I don't know why. You sit there and you drive up with, and it could be trying to transfer cows into it using a semi. I was trying to do that off stream, and then today or last night, I realized that there's no output for milk. So having dairy cows in this barn that doesn't produce milk is kind of pointless. And we got the roller going in the big field, so they're doing their thing. I guess we could hook up to the wagon down there, and we could take another load of silage over to the animal dealer and get some more money, because more money is always nice. I did get rid of my pile of stones that I had lined up there. That was like 30-some thousand liters of stone. And we got plenty of silage in the bunker here, so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this guy loaded up. I mean, we won't load it up completely, but we'll put a few scoops in it. A few scoops of silage in our case branded trailer package. Okay, that didn't quite rhyme. It wasn't the 2 scoops of raisin, lingo thing. Yeah, you know what that one is. Well, us old people know what that one is. 2 scoops of raisin and our Kellogg's raisin brand. But more advertising. Let's go ahead and slow time back down to 1. Oh, we'll keep it at 5. There we go, now we get a full bucket. Because one of the things that I want to do is, one, buy a second vehicle, and it could be a small or medium tractor for the primary goal is to have that vehicle dedicated at the site for our hay and straw. And for doing work like this, I mean, we're doing great with this tractor setup, don't get me wrong. But if I ever load into a different vehicle, like the actual mixing wagon, height is kind of an issue. I do have some problems with that. This tractor and even like the John Deere 3650 has problems getting over the wall of the trailer. So I hear telehandlers are nice for combating that. So we'll take a look at some telehandlers today. If we can get enough, we don't need too much, maybe another 500,000 liters. I think that would suffice for the time being. Oh, also, one of the things I need to do, and I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Let's go to our grain storage facility here. Okay, we've got some corn and we've got some wheat. Now, me, because I'm never remembering when I should be selling my wheat or corn. We need to wait till December for the wheat. The corn coming up in June. However, we just bought ourselves, let's go here. We got our central ethanol plant. So we need to take a load of corn, what we got the corn ethanol right here. We got the soybean diesel and the canola diesel, which is made out of the oils for that. This is a fermented process for our sorghum and our corn. So yeah, we're gonna try as hard as we can to start getting some money out of this, you know. And we get 150 corn gluten meal. I forget what that's used for. I think it might be used for the pig feed meal. I think. Okay, we got 6,000 corn. That one uses soybean meal. That's interesting. I'm not sure what the corn gluten meal would be used for. I don't think the bakery, no, the bakery doesn't use that stuff. Oh, yeah, we need to also, we're going to borrow the items for this contract here, and we're going to send AI out to do that. Go ahead and borrow the items. Oh, are they done? They are, yep. I mean, I'm not going to worry about the corners. I am not going to worry about the corners. And we just planted our field, and we don't own this one, so I don't care about that. I don't, yeah. Right now, we're good. Last fall, I sprayed that one, because that field was not plowed. We had to plow these 3 fields again for some strange reason. So yeah, let's go ahead. Anyway, let's get this guy home. While that's folding up. Nice thing is, since we got store deliveries on, it brings the stuff over to us for the contracts, so it's still free. I don't think it charges us anymore. But the field we gotta do is right across the road. So pull up our mini map here. Yep, it's the big field right across the road. So we can just look both ways. Don't see nobody. and run into our mailbox. What do we got in this field? Spinach. Nice. I doubt we'll do anything with that field ever for this season. And let's go back over here. Let's grab this guy, bring him home. That's a nice big rock. Let's go over to this edge. It's always nice that they park themselves at the furthest corner from civilization, you know. And then the AI worker just happens to walk home, you know, some strange stuff. Good coffee. Get yourself some good coffee, people. You'll thank me later. Maybe. I don't know. That's right, this roller was rented. Let me take a look to see if we need to do any rolling on any of the rest of our fields. You know, for some reason I missed those two last fall. We got that one, we got those three. Yeah. Bring them back home. Park the behemoth out of the way somewhere. If we happen to buy another field, we buy another field. I think we kind of need to wait on the field situation right now. I think that guy will do just fine right there. Go ahead and get some more silage put into our trailer. There we go. Now we get a full bucket. Putting this edge up a little bit. Yeah, I was hoping this bucket and grapple combination would work for moving bales around. It doesn't. But it works great for silage. I do need to do one thing real quick. Need to bring that back up. select our live. A GoWill G1015. I wonder what that is. Take a look at the market here in a minute. So there's going to come a point in time where we either A, need to make more silage every year, or B, we need to stop selling our silage. This year's not the year. So we're down to 880,000. So when we hit the 500, I think that's where we'll stop. Buckets out of here, and I think we'll be alright. And I do like every year there's kind of a common practice where your bunker silos are emptied out completely. All of the old silage is gotten rid of. That way you can make use of it for the bunker for new silage. So whatever we have left over, I know we're making way too much silage. I know we are. There's no reason to have a bunker silo of 3 million liters. I think we were at 2.6 on this one at the last filling time. And for the amount of cows that we got, 500,000 liters is going to be more than enough to finish out the season to September. See what we can do from this side. It's always fun trying to get the last bit of corner stuff out of here. And of course I'm going to unload. Oh, that's actually the dirt floor. Okay, that's right. Section of dirt that we couldn't get rid of. And we dropped the silo or bunker in. I thought I leveled it out good enough, but apparently I missed one. Hey, and that spot over there came back too. This is one of the things I find enjoyable when you get to do something that you can be speedy on. Having joysticks help this endeavor. I know if this was being done on a keyboard, it'd be a lot different story. 573,000 left. Let's do 3 more buckets out of this. And then I think that'll be the last time we sell until we prep for September, in the month of September, by clearing out all of the unused silage. Buckets. Yep, there's the dirt floor that somehow stayed when I put this silo down. It didn't level out like it was supposed to, and something happened with it. We'll do one more bucket, and then we'll be good to go. We'll spin it this way. Since we are now no longer on that side. And 498,412 liters left. Close enough to 500,000 in my book. Yeah, we don't even really go through that much grass and hay, but this is good. Put down. Alright, let's go ahead and turf this bad boy up and head on over to the animal dealer. And we'll just wait out the rain. I think it's supposed to end at 5. Try to get all of our grass fields flipped over to turn to hay after the rain. I know it doesn't make sense trying to do it while it's raining because it looks like our weeding contract is kind of the indication's been fixed. Last week when I was doing some of the contracts, they would start off around 90%, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, maybe I should be driving with my lights on. Now on sale, Lizard Mega Mulcher Mower, unrealistic speed. Special offer on Iseki PJW. What? Take a look at those. Yeah, I said that on some other ones as well. We'll definitely stop and take a look at the market, peruse the sell pages. Maybe see if there's a telehandler in there that will come up for sale. I mean, we don't have to buy the telehandler right now. But it's kind of been on the shopping list ever since we got the bunker silo set up going. And like I said, we do need to bring over our load of corn. And let's see how much we get out of this. Back up just a little bit so we're in the sell point. Nice being back into the 6-digit figure number. 379,000. Nice. Yeah, silage on Waseca County is definitely something that you guys should get into if you're on this map. Can we buy another field? No. I think everything else that we can buy. I mean, that one, it's a trek to get up there. This is kind of, about as far as I really wanted to go north. I kind of want everything from this line over, I want everything in this, all of this. Because we can easily access all of these fields. My grass fields have been harvested, that one. And we can even buy south of the road, that's fine. But, 1.3 million, this one's got 523,946,000, 2 million. And I wish this would move to a different location because I want to see. I'm pretty darn sure this comes with it, so there's a little farm right there, but and why it shows we own the lake and then we don't. That's probably because I was clicked on it. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be this one. This property here is the next one on the radar to buy. I think if this year's grass harvest goes well, I know it's going to, then the following year we can start making grass silage. You know? We can do bale silage, that's fine. But I would prefer to dump it into a bunker silo and make the grass silage that way. Yeah. We gotta bring a load of corn over here next. So we'll grab our corn, bring that over. We'll just use this trailer just to make things a little easier on us. The ultimate goal is this field here when it comes down to it. We'll go back in. I wanted to go into the map. So this field 21. We've got 2 cow barns down here. I want to continue to extend cow barns up through this area here. Put 2 more in right there, maybe a 3rd one right there. I do want a large cow production on this map. All of the cows in this place here, and it drives me nuts because I didn't think of it. It's like, oh yeah, let's put our dairy cows here. Yeah, we can't. So I need to buy a new, and since we don't have to worry about AI workers and skipping stuff in our fields, I do need to buy a new barn that will accept cow barn with feeding robot, wheelie vector plus ID agro feed kitchen. I don't care if the land's not owned by me. I need to make sure that the next time I buy a cow barn, it has the dairy side in with it as well. Big renovated. We also want one with a lot of, see, these are the ones I put down. I think it was this one here. Yeah, it was that one there for beef cattle. And I knew better when I did that. See, that was for beef cattle as well. This one here. Yeah, I know we don't have enough money, but, you know, this could be one. And let's kind of zoom in. Okay, it looks like that is a... Yep, that is a point there for the milk, so this one would work good. Okay. And then we could also bring in the loose materials if we wanted to do it that way. I don't think I've used this barn yet on any map. But I also think this is one that all the cows are contained inside of it. Yeah, and it's, you know, $715,000. This one I dropped onto a map, and it's pretty cool. You can have a very big pasture on this thing. This one I have not dropped down onto any map yet. It's got a bale storage. And yep, it's got the you know, we may do something with this one here. You know, park it like right here, or, you know, something like that. And we need access to it so we can feed our animals. I mean, I want to eventually get this cow barn taken out. But for some strange reason, like I said before, I cannot bring the cows over here. Don't know why. You're supposed to be able to drive up to this footprint trigger, you know, your animal trigger, and then open the dialog to transfer the animals over. I can't get it to work on either one of these. I can't get it to work. I drive around the entire building. I drive through it with the semi, nice and slow. I don't get the trigger point coming up saying that, okay, now you can open a dialog from inside the vehicle to transfer your animals. So I'm having issues with these two mods, or this, you know, that beef cattle barn. And I'm just looking through all the different options we have. This style, I don't want the old style from, you know, Kanye. This one wouldn't be bad. I know I don't have enough money, but, you know, so we got the sell point for, yep, right there. So yeah, this one would be a good one. It's 200 cows. Be the same technically the same footprint as that one, so I could just, you know, drop this one in place for the dairy, but that one's too small, that one's too small. US cow barn with feeding robot. This is kind of an old style, you know, older barn setup. Yeah. But yeah, this area right here I'm going to convert to my beef industry section. I'm going to put the beef processing system over here. I'll have a silage, another silage pit put in here. Up here I'll probably put a bale storage for, you know, this nice large grass field, and if I buy this field up here I can put a road in through here to turn this section, these two into grass, and, you know, have everything piped in here, keep all the grass carry equipment up here. That little field would, you know, probably get reconverted over to maybe storage for the equipment. There's a fence there that we can't get rid of. This guy over here, I plan on clear cutting everything out over here and combining these two fields together, which I'm going to be putting a sawmill up here, because I do own that and do own that. So, yep, these two fields are going to get combined together, so this, at least to right here. I think all of this will stay. So that's on the agenda, probably this today's session. we'll start clear cutting all this stuff, and I'll actually buy the proper tooling to do it. Because that's it, you know, a quarter of this is all dead trees, so we need to get rid of that. Anyway, I mean, we're just kind of killing time right now until the rain goes away. So let's take a look at the market here. Okay, we don't need that thing. We don't need that. We don't need the small tractor. We're not running John Deere. This guy would be, we can set it up as a mower or a mulcher. I'm not big into mulching anymore. Never really have been. So we could turn this into a mower. But that's just, to me, that's just crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get back home. Like I said, the rain's supposed to end at 5 o'clock. So we're going to get this guy set up with, and this has kind of become our favorite tractor. We bought this brand new one. We've already got 16 hours on it. This is our go-to tractor for doing anything. And it's usually what happens with the, on any farm is I'll have one tractor that will be the defuncto. I'm going to go do a job, I grab this one. This Case Magnum has been that defuncto tractor. And just to keep the weather out of that, let's go ahead and close the trailer up. Yeah, because our farmyard here, you know, we're kind of disorganized. This bunker silo I want to use for making the grass silage. Okay, I did get that. It's a glitch in the matrix. I like baseball. Welcome in. What do you do in your contract? So the contract that I have set up right now, let's just go to the contracts. They are doing what's technically weeding. They're weeding this field over here. So the item that they're using is called a rotary hoe. And we can go take a look at it real quick. Part of the weeder section in the yield improvements, and it's this guy right here. And these are spinning tines that will essentially pluck out the weeds. So that contract is I just have an AI worker doing it, and they are really self-sufficient when it comes to that contract. Back up in here, and I want to turn the camera view. We'll grab our new to us heading unit. I do want to take this to the shop. Take a look at something with it. Just because I'm going to, we need to clear out this space over here for additional firewood to come in. And I think I'm dragging one. Doesn't look like I am. come over here and actually empty this area out. I mean, I don't have much left in here. I got 6,000 liters of wood to convert over to firewood. I only really plopped that down to clear out my deadwood trees that happened from the last tornado. This is a bit rough. Okay, let's go to our shop. And we'll shut that down. Grab the old toolbox. And we're going to customize this. And I wanted to see. Okay, this is just a tedder, so there's no option for it to do anything else other than TED. Okay. The reason why I'm doing that is because if we go to this one here, the unrealistic, you have a section for work area. We can have it set up for wide spreading or swath dropping. I just wanted to see if this version had it without, you know, I needed it pulled out anyway. Alright, so we'll grab our toolbox and take it back in. We don't want our tools getting rusty. Darn weather. Makes it so we have a hard time doing our job. Yeah, it's supposed to end at, you know, between 4 and 6 p.m. See if we can get this to clear up. Just kind of chill in the house for a little bit. Yeah, sun's out. I mean, it's still sprinkling a little bit. Make ourselves some coffee while we're here. So yeah, it's just the downfall. I mean, it says that it's sunny out, but our windshield wipers are still turning. Any other contract we can do right at the moment? No. Yeah, we may send that AI worker onto that one when we're all done. I mean, we're an extra, you know, $37,000 in our bank account. Just wanted to clear up. Well, it looks like it finally did, so let's get to Teddin. And this is a really wide setup here. I don't know if I'll have enough room. I may. Okay, sneak underneath the tailgate of the pickup. Note to self, don't park things there. One day soon, we won't have to worry about this grass field anymore. We'll convert this over to a nice shop. I didn't mind having this as a grass field, still don't. It's just almost too small for really doing anything. Because, I mean, okay, we're done. West, we'll take care of that field, and then we'll head east. I mean, it doesn't really matter which way we go. Oh, gotta turn my blinkies on. Can't really combine those two fields because of the creek up to this blue wall. Okay. So I guess a lot of the fields we'll just leave as is and not worry about combining them. Oh well. I mean, maybe we can do combining those two fields. It's only a small section that is almost kind of like runoff land. Yeah, I think we can get away with combining the two fields together. But also having them separate really isn't bad either. Last pass in this field. on to the final. Morning, Cajun. Welcome in. As you can see, we're hard at work already. We finally got the rain to stop. It rained all morning and most of the afternoon. That weeding contract is almost done. Good morning, Liz Hunter. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining me today. For anybody that is here and lurking and just generally being a silent witness to the hobby corner, we thank you all for coming in to watch today. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you feel like it. We love producing content for anybody that wants to watch it and wants to continue to grow the channel, and all of those things will help us do that. Like and subscribe. We do have a Discord that is listed in the channel description. And if anybody wants to do the exclamation point Discord in the chat, that'll bring up the link there as well. Are you guys just going to sit there and watch a farmer work, or what's going on? This music's kind of fitting for what we got going on in the field today. Next month we will rent a fertilizer sprayer, not a spreader, and we'll get our grass fields fertilized. Take a look at your sound cuts in and out for some reason. I hope I don't have a bad connection somewhere. May have to end up totally restarting the computer to take care of that issue. It's something I keep forgetting on doing is restarting my PC. Yeah, I think it's my PC. I mean, I haven't heard it cut out in my ears because I'm listening to the music right now. I haven't heard any of that cut out, so it could be YouTube. Who knows? YouTube does its own YouTube thing. Let me stop here for just a second. Let me look at Streamlabs. Okay. CPU usage is fine. My FPS is fine. No dropped frames from what I can tell. If we go to the analytics for YouTube here, let's take a look at this. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Status is excellent. Excellent connection. I think it's my PC, honestly. I just need to get in the habit of making sure I restart the programs at the very minimum. It's been a week since I restarted my PC. Like I said, I got a bad habit of I just leave it turned on all the time. Yeah, no, it's very much appreciative. I really enjoy when people tell me what's going on. Yep, I'm still here, Madison. We're doing a 2.4 hour long stream. No, I actually stopped streaming at like 1 a.m. My time. Maybe a quarter after 1, somewhere in there. And my streaming schedule, I do have a standard stream that I continue on Sundays as well. Saturday and Sunday I reserve for Waseca County. And we'll get this guy parked away through the cluster of garbage I have all throughout my farmyard. It's not garbage, it's all very useful equipment. And we're going to change the view so I can get this thing parked in here. That should be close enough right there. Get hooked on up to the baler a little bit more. Spin a circle out here, connect up to my windrower. I didn't know if I'd ever like this thing, but after using it the first time, it's the coolest contraption ever. Some hay in the baler, which is good. Switch to the baler, we'll turn that on. And we'll lift the pickup up for now. and watch this thing. Let's go back to the front. It's like a an insectoid of some sort, and its antennas are growing out. Drop that. I will say one thing, it creates a gigantic windrow. And we'll make sure to let a car hit us so that, you know, it spins us out of control. Moved just in time. Missed me by that much. Come on. See if I can do this a little better here. There we go. Last little bit right there. No, I didn't want to do that. Sit there and unload everything out of it. That's fine, I guess. I just wanted to pick that up. There we go. So that was 3 bales that we dumped off there, if I remember correctly. Just go back to it. So 3 bales. And we got 48 liters in the baler, plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you let. Okay, our yield must have really went up on this field. we were to turn that on and drop it down, does it show yield? Yeah, we had some really good yield. I mean, we were pushing 125% for most of it. I think the yield only really shows up though on the cutting, so anyway, off to the next field. With my insectoid antenna sticking out the front of the tractor. I have found that if you turn too sharp with this device, the baler won't pick it up. See, just like that. Because it puts the windrow outside of its collection capability spot. So we'll just back up. Let it recollect. And 2 windrows is plenty for this baler. Alright, now we'll drop her down. Okay, why are we missing? Go a little that direction. we'll just drive over this section here, drive over the other little spot. I was afraid of that. That's the only downfall, the width. But it's a great piece of equipment. I do love using it. And I haven't even kept up with how many bells we've been making. I mean, so far since the start of the baler, we've done 236. Get all three. Does not look like it. By golly, we're going to give it a college try, though. We're going to miss some of it. That's fine. And we'll hit the power pole, I guess. At least the windrow's picked up there. Since it takes forever for this thing to fold, we'll just drive down and grab that last little bit that we missed. Should be coming up to that. Yep. Two pieces up here we need to get. That's the first one. The second one, I'm going to pick the baler up. Go on to the next field. Get run over by Matsy. Oh, good. Matsy's not on the road today, or I should say yet. I think he's in the process of trying to get his latest video uploaded for everybody to see, which is true. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's his brother. Never mind. So yeah, he's got an actual video coming out on Waseca County here at 9. Texting and driving doesn't mix, folks. It's a reminder to you kids to not text and drive. Yeah, I'll actually put his video up on my cell phone. Just mute the volume and just let it play through. Do a comment or two in there. And then go back through and watch it later on when I have time. You know, when people have their videos come out as premiere, I like doing that. Because his are generally good, funny, all of that type of stuff. We'll drop that down. Get it unfolded. See if there's any traffic behind us, and we'll just back up over the road. Oh no, I took out the red bush. Yeah, I'm gonna make you wait. I don't care. There we go. As long as we don't run into the power poles, I'm happy. Had to kick out a bell behind me. How dare you? We'll do the same thing on this side. We'll go past it. Not our field, not our problem if we damage it. One day soon, this property here will be mine. Because I got grand plans for that property. It's always good having a plan for some of the items that you purchase, especially the land. What can I do with that property? How does the property fit into the grand scheme of the play style that I'm currently doing, you know? Who remembers the singer Jewel? Every time I hear this song, it just sounds like her. You know, her style of music that she makes. Did it really spit out a small section of grass right there, or did I just miss it? push that bale up and out of the way. Madison says, when I woke up to a warm house, or AC unit is not cooling. Ooh, yeah. Make sure your condensing unit is clean on the outside of the house. Other than that, that's about the only thing I got. Okay, let's go ahead and get that folded up, and we'll just pick everything else up with the baler itself. We don't need to windrow it. I only got 2 small patches to do. Freon leak, yeah. Yeah, if the radiator looking device on the outside of the house, if those coils are dirty, it can cause some cooling issues as well. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we've only got 102 liters left in here. We're just going to leave that till the next baling cycle. Oops, sorry, Mr. Mailman. You know, I couldn't stop my brakes. Heavy loads, yeah, stuff. It's called a body in motion tends to stay in motion. Isn't that was it Newton's first law? Thank you. Body at rest tends to stay at rest. I think that was the first one. Park this guy right there. Plunk. And then camera view, internal cab. Now we're up against the wall. Let's disconnect the baler. We'll grab our bale transport trailer next and get all of our bales collected before the rain happens again. And the hailstorm. And that's supposed to be at like what, 8 p.m. tonight? Oh, midnight. It got pushed back to midnight. And then, you know, the month of June. God, I love this map for how much it happens. But I also hate this map for how much it happens. It's just hilarious. Okay, and now we're going to do something a little bit different here. Yep, I have my bale trailer, and I think it holds 14 currently. We're going to see if we can do something a little different. Because I think it's only set up for a double stack. Alright, so we grab our toolbox and bring it out. Lock. Let's just take a look at the Bailey trailer that we have first. I just want to show you guys what we're going to do. And that's a flatbed, and it's this one here. So it just says it can hold round and square bales of sizes up to ginormous. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the workshop, and we're going to go into customize. And now that we're here, you see this blue box. Okay, we're going to, on the mouse, we're going to push down on the scroll wheel, and we're going to increase the size, and we're going to right click on the top box, and we're going to raise it up. And then we don't need to worry about making it any wider, any longer. We just wanted some height. So we should be able to get 5 rows of bales in on this now. So then we hit customize. Do you want to purchase it for that? Yes. The configuration has changed. So if we go back and we go into our tractor and do a connection to it, make sure it's back in the trigger, and we go back to it, and now you see that the bale stacking is much higher. And this is for the universal auto loading side of things, or some trailers do have their own auto load for bales only, or pallets only. It kind of skirts around the whole situation of loading the bales by hand. So we're going to leave these bales at the farm here. We're going to go to the west, which is our right currently. Let's take a look. Anybody coming? Nope. Okay. Make the corner. YOLO. There goes Matsy's grandma. And there goes Grandpa chasing after her. I'm going to get that video loaded up that I was talking about, Trucker Matsy's premiere, because I do like supporting him for his premieres. Well, texting and driving. You mean to tell me it's already happened? Or it's done? Yeah, apparently it's done, so we're still, yeah, because the video's ended. But we got Cajun up, we'll go ahead and grab him. Go. Alright, so now we're here, and we want to change our configuration mode, so we will control left shift R. So now we're enabled. So when we drive by the bales, well, they'll now load up. And we'll see how high we can get the stack. Yep, these bale trailers are really handy. All loaded up. Now we'll go on to the other big field. And I just want to see how many bales we can get onto this trailer with the new configuration that we did. How high can we go? So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 21 bales off that field. It's not bad, considering we just planted it in November. So we'll have to make sure we fertilize it really well here in May. My hope is I got it high enough that we can do five bales tall. That's my hope. If you're on PC and can get the universal autoloader, it is a real time saver. Otherwise, you'll have to go with bale and pallet trailers. There is one that is really good. I forget the name of it. But it's for console. It's like a gigantic crone trailer, box trailer. And that trailer works really good. From what I hear, I have not personally used that one. Maybe I should on the next time I do a different style of playthrough. Because normally I stick with these flatbeds for all of my stuff. So I think I will do that box trailer the next time because, like I said, I'm running PC, so I don't have to worry about not using script mods, which a lot of these are. Can we get 5 high? We are currently almost at 4. Okay, that is the 4. Yes. Yes. What I like to see when a plan comes together. So that's 48 bales off those 2 fields, and we still got the one back home. And I'm going to get into the farmyard. And then maybe one of these days, months, years, I'll actually get my Xbox reset back up and start doing some streaming tutorials for the Xbox to help people out on that, or like setting up universal autoloader using just the controller or things like that. Maybe, I don't know. All of my gaming's done with my PC, which is sitting right here. I don't have the current capacity to have my Xboxes all set up. They're all currently in storage. Okay, did we get this high enough for 6 high? That's another question. Nope. 5 high, that's perfect. That's 50 bales. Welcome in, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining the Hobby Corner channel. We are currently on Waseca County. Just collecting some bales at the moment before we move on to the next month. Ooh. Ah. I should have had the view like that when I did that. Anyway. Let's go pick up the last few bales. And then if we drive by the first one, we're probably going to have to reset up our collection mode. Yep. So again, Shift Control R. And this load isn't going to be near as spectacular as the other one. We'll drive by our laundry. And since this load is partial, we have to hit the, on my side panel, the load button. I believe it is. I go here. Turn it off. There we go. Now the straps are collected on it. I need to get that reconfigured again. Let's turn the view outside. There we go. Hit my unload button. Boom. So we had, I think it was 59 bales altogether. It's pretty good. Do that 3 times a year, you know, we're sitting at 170 bales a year, which we don't use near that amount a year. So like I said, next year we're going to convert all of our baling over to actual grass, and we'll start fermenting it and making grass silage out of it. And we can turn the blinkies off. Alright. I believe we are good to go until the next month. And I want to say I checked on the animals. Got them all fed. Yeah, we're at 25,000 here. That's the one we really needed to worry about. The other 2 are doing great. Plenty of straw. We can get some straw in this one here next month. And we'll collect the milk next month as well. And let's go to the animal dialogue box. I want to check. Yeah, because I was trying to get all of my Angus taken over to the one barn, and I wasn't able to. Ooh, $5,000 for this Angus. I think we're going to sell some of our high-priced Angus here. No, a lot of it is reproduction. They're pregnant as well. Recovering from last pregnancy. All right, Madison. Thank you very much for joining us today. We'll catch you in the next one. You have a great day. But I don't really want to sell the mamas. I want to sell the bulls. We got Big Buck. If we scroll through here, he's pretty bad. Big Buck is pretty bad. Average, but they're 7 months old. What do we got for the other bulls here? Yeah, none of them are worth a hoot. Okay. The nice thing is the barn automatically sells newborns that because of capacity, so we don't have to worry too much about it. I really want to get a new barn started and get all of the beef cattle transferred over to it, and then we'll figure it out later. But for right now, let's go ahead and we're going to take a few minute break here. We're going to go ahead. Time speed is 1. We're just going to stay right here for a minute. Actually, let's collect that contract. They're completed. That hoeing job, we can send them on that. Let's accept that contract. I forgot we had a contract going over here. Let's send them to do some work. And they should be able to get out of the field easy enough. They're folded up. We'll be right back, folks. Alright, we are back.
You got me acting out. You, all tenderness is out the window. What you do to me when the cold bites blue is straight cruel. Or it has to be you leaving writings on the wall. Promised me roses and hungry haze, but now there's only madness. Got me feeling dusty. Got me feeling dusty. I can't even whisper and it's hard to see. Don't take my hand away me. Please tell me it's a dream.
That deck is, you still haven't paid me.
Worst kind you've ever dreamed. Don't wanna lay another night.
Well, we're going to let AI work on this thing because once they start, I like to let them finish it. So what can we do on our farm while they're doing that? Let's take a look at the our bell situation. We got 182 out of 400.
Now lay me in the wilderness to dry up bits of your sweet cries. I can't weep no more.
We're doing all right there. Willow
trees have died and the last horn lark will fly.
Excuse me.
Got me feeling dusty. Got me feeling dusty.
That bell needs to stay there for the next load of TMR.
Worst kind you've ever dreamed. Oh, I don't wanna lay another night. Don't wanna walk another mile. I just can't. So please don't make me do
Yeah, do I want to?
'Cause
I don't think I want to. I really don't want to put any other production down over on my farm. The only space we got is right along here. Everything else is kind of... Oh, we should probably get rid of our firewood. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll give us a few minutes, and they should be done with the hoeing contract here in like 5 or 10. And it's going to take us a couple of trips to get all that firewood taken over yonder. I got all this red equipment on my farm. I love it. Yeah, we got a lot of firewood backed up over here. Oh man. Oh, maybe I'm not close enough. Let's try not to get the trailer right up against those. Okay, now we're full, which is just fine with this trailer. That texture is so rough compared to gravel. Whee! Ah! Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Please. We ain't ever gonna recover from that. That load was a little top heavy there. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's they're doing their thing. Let's get into this guy. And the worst part is I hit my truck. And we got it. We got it. Right in front of the missus too. That's the worst part. You know, she's in there cooking supper for us, waiting for us to get home. We go flying by with a trailer that's stacked way too tall. Yeah, she's not impressed. I just got the text from her going, "What the hell are you doing now?" Okay, let's slow down next time. Take the corners a little slower, Shane. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to zoom out. Okay, that's slower. That's better. And then we get hit from the backside by Matsy's brother, Joe. Oh, okay, he's not coming. Good. Yeah, normally the best time for firewood is like, you know, February. Now that we're here, let's see what the price of firewood is. See if we want to sell it right now. F for firewood. F. Yeah, the best price is in January. We're not hurting for money right now. We can go ahead and sell it. It's not going to hurt nothing. Clink, 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 clink. That was 17,000. That's not too bad. We just have to continue to keep improving our environmental score so we get better and better prices. Or bonuses, I should say. All part of precision farming. We'll take a look at the map here for precision farming just in a minute. There we go. We'll leave this trailer right here. In fact, let's unload it and reload. That way everything stacks better. See? Oh, and it... I had a little chunk of wood there. For some strange reason, it decided to take that. Go ahead and unstrap that, and we'll get that little piece of wood off of there. Put that there, put that into the firewood production. There we go. And now we'll go ahead and restrap it. I just wanted to disconnect the trailer. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, so that's taken care of for another month or two. And the hoeing contract's at 91%. That is good. Suppose I could put my mowers away. Let's do that real quick. Gosh darn it. There we go. As I break my door on my shed here. Okay. Disconnect the back. Yep, with the amount of hay that we got going on and grass fields, we're definitely not hurting on grass, so we don't have to worry about mowing all of this extra stuff like I did on year 1. Ah, there's my other weight. Thought I had another one. It was hiding. Let's put it over here by the, okay, we can keep you open, that's fine. This one's for one of the cases. Could be any of them. As I continue to hit my microphone stand. What's a crackin', folks? Mr. Crofter, welcome in. We're tipping trailers and tractors, you know. Instead of cow tipping, we're tractor tipping. Waiting for that hoeing contract to get done before we move on to the next month. I really don't feel like mowing the rest of my yard. Anybody want to come do it? I'll pay you $50. It's half done. Okay, this music is like, sorry, we gotta change it. Okay, let's get into a different groove here. Let's go into Arena Rock. There we go. All right, contract's finished. Finally. Cool. Thank you for making us some extra money. Go ahead and collect that guy. Go ahead and collect that guy. Hey, I actually used my other tractor to pick it up too. So, you know, I'm learning from Cajun. You know, you got to learn from the best. Learning from the best, Cajun. You're the best at tipping tractors. Okay. So, let's go. Ooh, 430,000. Nice. We're going to need some of that for next month when, I don't want to drive the vehicle. I want to sleep. There we go. Get some supper from the missus. Mrs. HC. All right. 2 calves were sold at birth due to overcrowding. 1 calf was born. We're making payments on our loan, which is good. Let's go check on the cornfield. Oh, this one's soybeans. Nice. We got some, I guess it's, yeah, a little spotty around the corners. Not too bad. Ooh. We don't need another one. The one we want to buy is this guy right here. The one that we have currently is this guy done with the, I thought there was a this one right here. We got the case brand. But like I said, it's set up with standard width, so we've been running it at 13 miles an hour and not the full 30. I want to buy that one. Lizard S-Tech 012P. Lizard Destination Farm. Yeah, we don't need numbers on it. It's not like we, need number 1, 2. How many numbers has it got? 18. Dang, that's a lot of numbers. Bulk fill scales. Ooh. So that tells you how much is in the tanks. Nice. Hoppers and or we got bulk fill. We got bulk fill and liquid fertilizer tank. Yeah, we would definitely put the liquid fertilizer on that. So yeah, this guy would be nice. This guy would be super nice. And the big thing is, it's this right here. 27.4 meters. Yeah. That guy would be super nice to have. But we're not here to buy equipment. We was just browsing the sell pages. We just got a notification for that guy. I was like, ooh. See, this one does good at 17.8 at 9 miles an hour. These are good. The nice thing is this one's equipable with a liquid fertilizer tank, so. And liquid fertilizer is so much better than solid. But anyway, okay, it doesn't look like we need to weed this field. We don't need to fertilize it. That's for darn sure. That's soybeans. Oh, I forgot to disconnect that. We don't need that. I need to get in the habit of returning my leased equipment. Let's return that. Totally forgot about that. So now let's go here. Let's go to our precision farming. Okay, we can't do anything with the pH. The nitrogen, we don't have to worry about that field. That one was just harvested, which we need. Nitrogen's okay. Oh, and if I would have realized the lime situation on it. Stop moving the mouse. pH is bad. This one over here is looking good and perfect. This one over here is like pH is bad and perfect. Because I think it's over on pH. That's why. And that's why pH is good on this field. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we need to worry about fertilizing anything. Well, maybe our cornfield here. Although it says nitrogen is perfect. So let's just kind of leave the mouse for a second. Let's spot check the field. Yeah, it's actually saying everything's good on that field. It's going to be the same for this one then too. Because that field is like all solid for the color. And then this field is probably going to be the same way. Yeah, yeah, we don't have to worry about fertilizing anything. So we'll just check on the cattle. Let's come over here, visit. And let's go inside. We've got 43,000 liters of food. Straw is great. And this one's got 57,000 liters and straw is great. Let's head back home. Let's go to this one here. This one needed straw. But we will also finish off our TMR in this one because they seem to go through a lot. Yep, they're good on TMR now. We can take this over to get it loaded up, topped off again. And I think I'm going to do a little something here. Our straw spreader there. I want to put bells in this first before we put TMR. Or silage, I should say. Our bell shredder is something to be desired, and that was it came on the map to begin with. I've used it. It does not hold bells worth a patootie. I can only do, like, if I'm lucky, I'm able to get like 3 bells set up on this. So I'm just getting this pulled away from the shop here. And we're going to buy a new bell shredder. So we got to go down to the animal section. And that's going to be our straw blowers. And the one that we got on the farm currently is this one, and it's really designed for round bells. But I just don't like it anymore. This one here, with the amount of barns that we're going to be having, it says 2 bales. You can get a lot more in here than that. It takes a little bit of finagling, but I think we're going to buy this one. The straw blower was on my radar for a while. This one I use on another map, and it's good. We can put like 4 square bells in this section here, as long as this is up, and then we can haul 6 with this easily, and I do it a lot on another map. The 2 square bells fit in here, then we can stack up 2 more right on this bar, and then a couple more on top of the bell fork at the end. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna, now that that's there, we're gonna step on out. We're gonna do this, get rid of the market, and let's find that vehicle. It's that guy right there. Let's go ahead and view it on the map. Let's reset it, because I do want to repair it before we sell it off. So it's back at the shop, and you get a little bit more money back at the shop than you do trying to just selling it outright. So let's go back. We'll jump into the Pro here. I need to get the stagger brought back into one of the shops. And I know since Cajun's watching, I'm going to do this the proper way, just because of him. Okay, so let's I need this. Hold on. Okay, so apparently it's not working with that. So let's grab my controller. There we go. We'll open up the back. Better do it right, he says. Just for you, Cajun, I'll do it right one time. Okay, and it took forever for my headphones to do that. Straw. Let's go ahead and grab 4 bales of straw. See how many bales we can get in this thing. Like I said, we should be able to get 4 pretty easily. Plop. Go.
We talked about bands and ways to leave this town. We laughed and lied, debated and confided, tried to fake it to get by. Back at Johnny's house, his folks were out. Struck like a golden blade. Everyone went crazy. Everyone was there that night. A grown-up kissed in a twilight haze. We thought we'd had it.
Look at that. We got 4 bales in there. Haha. And then grab this controller and use that to push them in. Smash. 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 No, I need to come at it from the opposite direction. There we go. Now we're done. Note to self, don't close it all the way. Not so bad. I used this straw blower on Alma, Missouri, but the problem is this blower in that cattle barn just tends to automatically remove the bales, so you don't end up having to actually blow anything. So yeah, you get the one function for the chute, and there should be a secondary function for that back gate, but it's not doing anything, which is kind of sad. And it could be I need to actually go into the controls and remap it. There we go. Now everything's back inside. And I think it was this barn that needed the most. I wish it would actually show the bells moving forward instead of just being static. one of the reasons why I want all of my cattle barns set in one location so that I can have all of my straw and things like that put in one location as well. So what have we got for the straw situation on these barns? Okay, that guy's great. We should probably get rid of some slurry sometime. I mean, it's good. We can use another bale. That one's good. Can use another bale. But I went through a couple months ago and got rid of the slurry. I think that was in March I got rid of the slurry. So yeah, I think we're good for now. I don't have enough cattle in there to really produce a lot of manure, so don't gotta worry about that. I think we're good. Let's get this guy back home. We got our animals fed. There's nothing else we need to do on our farm other than if we want to see about contracts. What do we got for contracts? Nothing active. $14,000 hoeing, which will, yeah, we can make a lot of money on the hoeing and weedings. We could make a lot of money doing that. You know, 13, 20, 30, 8,000. We're just gonna get this guy repaired. 17 hours on this Case Pro already. Maybe I should shut my door. Quick. Yeah, this K-brand straw blower is pretty good. Pretty good. 4 square bales, super easy, and it says it's only 2 bales, you know. And then let's be smart about this. We'll grab 4 more bales. Definitely need more straw. This one's for you, Cajun. Dad. Okay, finally it popped in there. There we go. Let's park this guy right here. How much do I need of the other bales? I think if I do a 7,200, two of those, and then a 6,000 liter. Yes, I am. It's all about speed and efficiency, dude. I'm kidding. It's all about having fun how you play the game. That's what it boils down to, having fun. Oh, the wagon's right there. Okay. Forgot I brought the wagon all the way over here. Come on, just over. There we go. Oops. Thought it was low enough. Apparently it wasn't. Alright, let's get this taken over to get some silage in her. Now, as you can see, I loaded up my mixer wagon without using super strength. It's got to count for something, doesn't it? Wink, wink. Oops, wrong button. Guarantee I don't need all of this. $20,000. That'll work. just kind of prepped up for the next one. Alright, anything else? I really, like I said, I really don't want to do any contracts right now, and it's all hoeing and weeding. So, let's go ahead and refill this guy. Who parked my truck here? Somebody moved my truck. Oh wait, it was probably me. It goes right there. Yeah, on to the month of June, I think. Because I got the animals done. There's nothing we need to do for fertilizing. I do need to check on weeding though. That was the one thing I forgot about. Yeah, we're golden. We are golden, golden, golden. Okay, let's go to the next month. One cow removed due to a random accident and was sold. Well, that's a kick in the teeth. Okay, so they could use some TMR. They could use some TMR. They could use some TMR. We can get some TMR all spread out amongst the animals. Let's grab. I don't want the. I want the Magnum. It's faster, stronger, bigger, better. Bigger, stronger, faster. All right, let's we'll go over to the big barn. We'll get that one taken care of first. We need to diesel this guy up. We also need to fix the Magnum Pro, or the Case Pro. It's not a Magnum. I only got one Magnum on this map, and that's this guy. Yeah, we'll fill up on the way back. Just because I've been meaning to do this for a long time. Where's it at? Where's it at? Come on. I know I swore I activated it. I swore I did. If I didn't, then I guess, oh well. Apparently I didn't. I got all the greenhouses in the world, cultivating, generators, factories. I swore I put it on here. I guess we're not getting crawdaddies. I was gonna put the crawfish production on here, but apparently I don't have it activated. There we go. God, that took everything. What's up, baby? Something's going on with my stream here. Hold on. Okay, it's working. My other one I was watching, I think if I would have just hit live on it, it might have refreshed it. Okay. We're back. We'll get some diesel in this thing. We'll get some TMR mixed up again. Take another load over the yonders. This is going to be a never-ending cycle anymore. And if we're going to be dumping 100,000 liters a month, we may go with a different route. Two of those, and then 6,000, and then a straw. I need to monitor this guy to where it's only got about 4,000 liters left. Maybe a second or two. Maybe 2 seconds. 1, 2. Do anything. 1. Okay, that should be enough. Yep, 39. That's fine. Set it off to the side. now we just got forage in here because there's no silage. And we'll just dump that bucket until it's full, which would be the perfect amount. Come on. Computer initialize. Bob Lee has awakened. Bob Lee. Get your butt in here, Bob Lee. Alright, see, we got a perfect TMR mixing ratio of 45, 44, 9. And if we really wanted to, we can grab some mineral feed, but I don't have one of those stations on the farm, so we don't add it. So yeah, we got 2 big bales of hay, 1 smaller bale of hay, about half a bale of straw, and then the rest of it is silage. And that's a perfect ratio in my book. Beautiful light brown color. And when you get to the point where you're mixing TMR all the time, you don't worry so much about ratios as much as what bales can we use. And TMR, for all intents and purposes, it really all depends on the size of the straw bale. Because that really helps dictate how much of the other ones you can put in. For, you know, you can put an 8,000 liter bale in there, that's fine. But if you're going to do that, you put that bale in last. Because what'll happen is if you put those 3 bales in to begin with, and then a full bucket, 25,000 liters of silage, you're only left with, like, you know, maybe 1,500 liters of straw that you can put in. Unless you do, like, you know, 250 bales of hay. Then you can put more in. But there's no right or wrong ratio for making your TMR. There really isn't. I know people that have analyzed how to do it, and that's fine and dandy. Where, you know, trying to get the perfect ratio. Say you want 40% silage and 55% hay, and then 5% straw. So they have to sit there and make all these loose recipes of straw and hay and all that stuff. But if you just, once you do it the first time for what bales you have on your farm, you can get the ratio close enough to where everything's in the green. And you don't even have to add straw to make your TMR. A lot of people do just so that they can reduce the amount of the more expensive materials, aka your silage. Where I grew up at, and we had a lot of farms that around us that had beef cattle, we never used straw. We didn't use mineral feed per se, as in that was something that was always on the farm. a lot of farmers use molasses in our area. They use the hay, they use the silage, of course. But those three in themselves were about, you know, prime example, or it was just hay and silage, you know. So there's no right or wrong way of making PMR. The biggest thing is finding a recipe that you want to work with, that you feel comfortable making all the time, that you have the supplies for, and just go from there. So we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and fuel up this guy. He's a little low. And then while that's gassing up, we're going to go grab the Case Pro. And we're going to get it over to the shop and get it repaired. All of these that we can repair right now. Go ahead and repair the Magnum. Repair the Pro. There we go. That feels a lot better. Having two tractors repaired. Man, this has been a good little tractor. I like. I say that with every tractor except your vineyard olive tractors for the 3650. What do we got to do this month? I think I said there was some contracts. Ooh. No. I mean, that guy right there would be worth it. But what do we got to do on our farm? Go ahead and select all. Let's go here. Our grass, we're not going to do anything until July. That one we could do, but we're not going to. Those three fields are low, that's low. What is this one? What is over here? Oats. Go figure. Why the AI does that, I have no idea. Okay, that's the spinach field that I think was and of course, I'm okay, now let's see if we can view what's going on with this field over here. There we go. When I have noticed that if you go to try to view a field for the data, that if it refuses to show up, save. See, and this is another field of spinach with tram lines in it. Yuck. And it's ready to harvest. The contract, okay, that was for 32. Let's take a look at that field. Okay, the growth stage should be alright. Small and medium weeds. And you know what? This will be one that's done offline, I think. I need to sell that guy yet. We'll take care of that here in a second. I know it's reserved for contract work. I'm just trying to get it hooked up. Say is that's tram lines, not windrows. Well, I've got to get rid of some milk out of the dairy. We got some products up there that we can sell too at the dairy. So we'll grab the Magnum, hook it up to the tanker, drive it on up yonder while AI is doing this. And we got a tornado happening in the afternoon. So we're gonna stay on the map for the tornado to come around. I think this is the last song in this playlist. That grass field's looking mighty nice. I wonder whose it is. Yeah, looking pretty good. We'll harvest this, get it back on the same schedule as the other fields. Itchy nose. Yeah, looking really good. Somebody knows how to take care of grass. Somebody really likes grass. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, let's go back home. Where's my Magnum? There it is. Okay. Let's hook up to the bulk trailer. Go ahead and start filling with milk. Ooh, nice, 7,000 liters of milk. When is that tornado supposed to happen? Noon. Noon. Yeah. We're gonna hang out until noon at least. Somebody's sneaking up on me. Oh. What is that? Yep, this song is definitely one of my favorites off of this rock playlist. All right, Mr. School Bus, are you sitting there doing the thump, thump, thump of the wheels or what? Halford, get around the corner. There they are, hard at work in that field. Yeah, it's been a couple of months since I've been up to the dairy. I hope none of the butter has spoiled. Although we do advertise shelf-stable products without preservatives, without extra additives or chemicals. It's just naturally shelf-stable. If you buy that, I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona I can sell you. And I do want to take a second to thank you all for being here today. To the new people, to the ones that have been here for a long time, thank you all. You are all the same in my book. You are all great. Fantastic. Please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe as well. Continue to grow the channel. Okay, where's my dairy at? I forget, right there. Before I dump this, I want to see. Okay, we are out of milk. We've got 4 pallets of butter here. Doing dokily. The butter sells for. Now we're at the lowest price. Although 200, yeah, we're gonna wait until the bakery or the farmer's market. Farmer's market is the best price, but I think we're gonna wait until January. Anywho, let's go ahead and get this unloaded. Another 7,000 liters, which will make us another, almost 7,000 liters of butter. Do we want to buy these? I don't know if we can. I think we can. Because that is... Maybe we can't buy them. So I think that's just a sell point for slurry. I think that's all these are for. Because I don't see anything on us being able to go into these greenhouses and buy them. It's the garden center. Yeah, there's nothing that tells us that we can buy these. So that's a bummer. I was hoping we could. Maybe it was because this came out in update number 2 for Waseca County, which was the big one, which required this game save, new game save. Yeah, it's a bummer that you can't buy the greenhouses, that they're just a static thing. This sawmill we could buy, but it's, way in town. Way in town. We don't need the Cooper. Otis, I think. This is Greenwood. Zero Factory. One of these is the grain mill. We're not producing enough grain really for us to warrant buying that. And this is this purple one, blue one, oil. Yeah, I forget all the productions mats you put on here. Crossing point ropes. We know what that one is. Zup, zup, zup. That is the soup factory, which I want to say this is the one I put on my River Bend Springs map. Let's go to the soup factory. Yep, carrot soup, parsnip, potato, red beet, triple. Don't do this. Seriously, don't do this production. Cycles per month 144. It takes 300 carrots to make 75 soup. 1 pallet a month. If you turn them all on, the production rate is so slow on this one. It's horrible. Don't buy this one. Don't even think about doing the soup production. It's horrible. Cycles per month 120. It should be like 5 times that at least. The triple soup, which people really want to do because it takes the carrots, parsnips, red beets and gets you the most beneficial price out of it. Out of all of them. You don't even get 1 pallet a month. So yeah, this production is ridiculous. If you're going to do anything, do the preserve factory and make your beetroots, because that's $240, $45. So you're at one pallet a month, one pallet a month, one pallet a month. And you can do all of these at the same time and not lose production speed. Versus your soup factory, you do more than one, your production speed goes. I thought I would be smart and activate all of them. No. Don't do the soup production. Do your preserved food factory. Just do these three. If you want to get into the carrots, parsnips, red beets, just do your preserved food for your beetroot, carrots, and parsnips. But you would really want this to make your kimchi. That's where the money really comes in. Your kimchi, jarred green beans, canned peas, bags of spinach. Even then, they're on the low side, but you'll be able to run all of this at the same time. I would do your kimchi right off the bat. But anyway, that's my little rant on the productions. And it's not this map, I was running them on Riverbend Springs. Unless Zelonka is better, and I would have to look at Zelonka on that map to see what those production speeds run at. Because I hear they kind of vary from map to map on how fast they run. Zelonka may be faster. But yeah, I like I said, I'd have to look at that one to see what it does. But on this map, no. The tailor shop. What does the tailor shop do? Okay, so it takes 4 fabric to 2 clothes. You can get 4 pallets a month. That's not bad. But then your spinnery. Okay, so you can get 6 pallets out of cotton and 1 pallet out of wool. You would think wool would be a little bit faster. It takes 3 wool to make 1 fabric. But you can definitely make money on the tailor shop if you want to go that route. Yeah, if anything, we're gonna do the bakery. I'm not doing rice. If I do anything, it's just gonna be bread. That's it. We're gonna stick with as much of the base game productions as we can for these. The Cooper may be something that we dabble in. Because I've never really done the Cooper. And it just uses planks and planks long. Don't need to worry about wood beams. Although this map really doesn't warrant real wood processing, so anyway, tornado, nope, not in the forecast yet. We need to speed up time. I think, what was it, noon for that bad boy? Oh, now it's saying 1 p.m. Oh, let's go sell this guy. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. A Zetor Crystal. Ooh, that... I wouldn't buy the sprayer. No fertilizing, no weed control options. I wouldn't buy that one. Ooh, the next set. Not really warranted on this map. That's a good trailer. 44,000 liters is not bad. Anyway, oop, weather's coming in. Going a little faster than I thought. Oop, let's slow down stuff. Where's it at? Where's it at? I'm looking all around. I'm not seeing it. Where is the tornado? Maybe we're going to get lucky this year and not have tornadoes hit the map at all. Because this is the second one of the year, and the first one did not show up. Oh, it's set up on storing. Let's sell it because... Oh, I haven't even brought the corn over yet. That's why. I thought I did. Apparently not. Well, let's go ahead and get home, and we'll grab our corn and get that taken over to the shop, the ethanol plant. Later, Rip, Tater, Chip. Okay, let's check the map again. Yeah, I am not seeing the tornado, so maybe we're gonna get lucky this year. So this may be the second tornado that has missed us, which would be good. Yep, totally forgot about the corn I was going to take over to the ethanol plant, but it's a good thing we didn't activate the production. Whee! Now if it shows up over this road, I'm going to be upset. As long as it heads south, which is that direction. And again, I swore I was off the road when I hit that, or in the center of the road. Not anywhere near the mailbox. On sale, the Bednar Batwing. A mower I have not used, but I hear it's good. And not seeing it on the north side. Okay, where's our corn? At least we don't have to go through every entire option here. Well, that's loading up. Let's take a look at the map again. I think we got lucky here, folks. Second tornado that has not shown up on the map. I mean, we still got another one in the month of August. And the nice thing is, by 9 a.m. the weather will be done. So we'll be able to harvest the next time we're in the stream. Okay, so we got our corn loaded up. Let's get it to the ethanol plant. Let's do the thing. Let's make some diesel fuel out of this, or ethanol I should say, not diesel. Ethanol. Which is gasoline. Maybe it shows up over 4B's farm. Takes out 4B. No, we don't want to wish that on anybody. Get this over there. Take a look at the map one more time for the tornado, see if it shows its ugly head. And if it doesn't, then I think we're in the clear. Okay, they are busy chugging away. They're at 39% of the field. We're just going to let them continue off stream. Like I said, the next time we come into this map next Saturday night, we're going to be ready to harvest our wheat. It'll be the month of July. And then we may buy the grain mill at that time and the bakery. And we'll start making some bread. Let's get this dip down in here. Okay, this should be the location we go. And then let's go into our production. We should see this go up. There's our corn. Yep, perfect. We're doing ethanol. Let's go ahead and activate that. And it takes 200 to make 50 ethanol and 150 corn gluten meal. Yeah, and there goes our ethanol. So we're going to automatically sell all that stuff, so we should have a residual passive income coming in. Let's take a look at the map again. Okay, I'm not seeing a red tornado-esque thing whatsoever, and it's going to be going till 5, 6 o'clock maybe to 7, somewhere in there. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it for today, folks. We got our first load of corn over into the ethanol plant. It should run for the next couple of months, maybe 2 months, I'm guessing. Get us some residual income as we're sitting there doing things. We've got a contract going. We're going to go ahead and slow down time just because we want to make sure that contract gets done before the day's over with. And I want to thank you all for coming in again. And I know I say it a lot, but I can't thank you all enough for joining me on this stream, this journey, this ever-growing channel. Thank you all. Please make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not. I would really appreciate that. We want to hit that goal of 250 subs as soon as we can. It's going to be a great time. And until the next time we stream, we'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.